Also, mich war wirklich unfassbar nervig, einfach nur. So, wo gehen wir denn zuerst hin? Geht's erst zur Entrance Plaza. This is the horror coaster, you call it? What kind of ride is it? Simple, you get in a car, ride through the villa and blast all the ghosts that jump out at you. They've got some jump scares in there, but you can ride it as many times as you want. If being high scores is your kind of thing. Oh, that sounds exactly my kind of thing. It's both a game and a ride in one then. Almost like a shooting competition of sorts. I just remembered, Ellie doesn't do too hot with spooky things like this. Didn't get to ride it with her last time though. It'd be nice to come back with her someday. And the rest of the SFS too. Ellie, he's the one who helped us out at the Geo front, as I recall. He would be more than happy to visit again, I fear. The opportunity will surely present itself. But for now, let's continue asking around. Oh, ich kann die Kamera hier tatsächlich nicht ändern, okay. Interessant. Auch Anton schon wieder. Oh, goodness. I thought I was gonna die in there. Maybe going in alone wasn't the best of ideas. That thing was really meant for two people. Wait, you're... Anton, right? We met at the Titus Gate. Oh, it's you guys. Wow. Fancy seeing you here. I see. So you came all the way to Crossbell to find this special person. Yep, I was searching all over for her when I happened upon a lead. Then I hopped on a train bound for Crossbell and ended up here. I heard that you went down over at Titus Gate. You got some balls, I'll give you that. But why were you on the horror coaster to begin with, if I may ask? Well, I thought I saw her go in, the woman I'm looking for, I mean. Turns out it was just some other purple-haired lady. But by the time I realized it was too late to turn back, so I ended up on the ride anyway. It was just awful. I couldn't find her anywhere. And then this military couple started picking a fight with me in line. It's a good thing that staff member stepped in. I don't know what I'd have done without him. He was so nice about it too. Wait, hold on a sec. This wouldn't happen to be him, would it? Yeah, that's the guy. Honestly, he looked way too busy to be spending his time bailing out some Liberalian he'd never met. But you know what he said? He said there was no such things as borders here in Michelin. I just about burst into tears. I've never met him, but that does sound like something Juna's father might say. I can definitely vouch for that. Do you know where he went after that? So it was too dark for me to tell. He seems to have been jumping all over the park, so he's probably someplace else by now. Likely so, especially if he was as busy as you say. We should probably get going then. Take care, Anton. You best not give up on that special gal of yours, got it? Yeah, I'll try my darndest. So, a woman with purple hair, huh? It couldn't be... Doch, ich glaube... Ach, kann ich hier... Nee, ich will damit jetzt nicht fahren. Explore the Theme Park. Was haben wir hier? Castle of Mirrors, Sunshine Mall. Hier können wir einkaufen, hoffentlich. Wobei Ferris Wheel. Das Riesenrad und die Mall. Aber ich will zur Mall, ich will geile Sachen, ich will ein neues Rezept und so. So, this is the Ferris Wheel. It is much larger up close. There's a great view from the top. When Michelin's all lit up at night, the view is so romantic. Romantic? Ha! Bet you've only been up there with your family though. So what? Nice views don't have to be for your date, it can be with family. But it does seem like a lovely idea for couples. I do hope that I'll have a wonderful man by my side to enjoy the view with one day. There's no doubt who you have in mind. I mean. Aber es wäre cool, wenn hier, also quasi Michelin, die irgendwelche Events später sind, quasi, wo wir dann, wenn wir Wien irgendwann wieder haben, wo wir dann mit Wien Bonding-Events hier machen können und dann weiß ich zum Beispiel mit Musee das Riesenrad fahren. I got on by myself to kill some time. It was a very great experience. This may be a great inspiration for my next composition. You must know all about Vater. Oh, shut up, reviews grades. So I don't see why riding alone is such a better thing. He looks like an Albanian and a noble one at that. Or perhaps you have some business with me? Why, yes, that kind gentleman only just assisted me. Really? I'm supposed to be meeting an old friend who lives far from here. She came a great distance so we could spend some time together before the war. I got lost looking for the meeting spot and this gentleman gave me direction. But he left straight away and I'm afraid I didn't see which direction he was headed. I see. He seems quite busy. We'll have to hurry if we want to catch up with him. Well, I don't know what you need him for, but I hope you find him soon. It's always nice to see young people throw themselves into their work. May I use you all as inspiration for my next composition? What's this? Attila so, not with me. Das wir haben nur noch hier vorne. Das ist, was war das? The Castle of Mirrors. Das ist auch überhaupt keine Disneyland-Anspielung oder so. Dieses Castle hier. That must be the Castle of Mirrors over there. Yep, they actually just finished renovating it, so I haven't been able to see inside yet. Apparently they moved the fortune telling over to here. People say it's the real deal. Perhaps we could have them divine the location of Juna's father for us then. You can't be serious. You really believe in a crystal bull gazing? I certainly wouldn't rule out the possibility. Yes, especially considering our recent experiences. Ich weiß immer noch nicht, was ihr Name ist. In any case, it certainly wouldn't hurt to ask. Oh, fine, guess I'm outnumbered. Let's go and see what we can find then. Ich würde ja fast schon darauf wetten, dass sie hier die Wahrsagerin ist. Die wir schon getroffen haben und die in Class 7, nicht in Class 7, oh ich weiß gar nicht welcher Klasse sie war, aber die hatte den Okkult-Club auf jeden Fall. Im ersten und zweiten Teil. This is quite the crowd of people. There are a lot of women here. Well yeah, it is fortune telling. The women around here love that sort of thing. This is the first time I've tried it since it was renovated, but the fact that it's this popular must mean that this fortune teller must be good. Let's go in. Yeah, let's hurry up and get this over with. Welcome to the Castle of Mirrors. After walking through the mysterious corridors of mirrors, you can enjoy the park's famous fortune telling. Do you too want to lose yourself in a world of profound mystery? Klar, 7 of you? No problem. I'll call you all once it's your turn, so please wait here for now. Alles klar. Once a few customers had gone in, Juna and the others were ushered inside. Oh wow, I've never seen such big mirrors. This place really does have a magical atmosphere. I wanna say you're overreacting, but I didn't think it would be like this. We should try and enjoy ourselves, but we can't forget why we're here. Yes, we'll have our fun in moderation. We should head towards the fortune teller. Okay.
Here I go!
Sure.
It's my turn!
My turn.
Hier sind gar keine Spiegel mehr. Weil du ganz cool. Oh, hier ist noch ein Spiegel. Hier sind wieder Spiegel. Also viel verwirrender, wenn einfach alle Wände voll mit Spiegeln wären. Das hat jetzt echt auch erwartet. I sent you were to approach soon. Ich wusste es. Ich wusste es. Is that? We met her in Miss Sante. Huh, I couldn't believe it at first when I heard. But it's really you, huh? Does this mean... Was war ihr Name? Beryl! Stimmt, Beryl! I suppose I should probably introduce myself to those of the new Class 7. My name is Beryl. I am a graduate of the main campus and the former head of the Occult Research Society. Perhaps it was the will of fate that allowed us to meet again. Why the hell didn't anyone from the old Class 7 notice? Actually, wasn't there something off about them? Now that you mention it, there was static from the Arcus too, so they did step away for a bit. Hang on, I don't remember telling you we're the new Class 7. You need not introduce yourselves, I've already seen it all. Everything is following its intended path. That's all there is to it. Seriously, what the hell are you yammering on about? She's quite interesting, even when compared to the rest we've met. I wonder, is she a witch too? According to Emma, she has nothing to do with them. So you knew that we were coming? Of course. Our pink-haired friend is looking for a father, is she not? That's right. Can you read my fortune? It would be my pleasure. Let us take a look at what the future holds for all of you. This is a spiritual present? No, this is something more. Aha, it's all unfurled before me now. You will have 3 encounters with the MWL before you will be reunited with your father. I am likely one of those encounters. With this, you have experienced all 3 encounters. You must wait for the right time now. Worry not, your reunion is close at hand. That is all I have to say. Fated reunion, and 3 encounters leading up to it, huh? This is why I hate this occult stuff. They never just tell us straight up. If I said any more, it would be considered excessive interference with the threats of fate. Fortune-telling is merely a prediction. It cannot decide your future. What you glean from it depends solely on you. It depends on us. Beryl, just what on earth are you? I am nothing more than an idle spectator of the strands of fate. However, as an alumnus of Source myself, I do wish to cooperate with you as much as fate allows. That remains the truth. Yes, I wish to help both new and old Class 7 read, and the others as well. That has not changed since my time as a student. I hope you will visit me again if you once again find questions plaguing your thoughts. I cannot wait to see what path fate will lead you down. Fate will lead you down. Die werden mir aber nicht unbedingt Fass aufmachen, dass die irgendjemand krass Besonderes ist, oder? Well, that was really strange. It was like she could see everything. So she did say that, in the end, she's still a member of Source. Yeah, there are some things I'm curious about, but I think it's fine to trust her. I hope to get to know more about her in the future. Think I've had enough of your cult for today. Indeed, let's keep searching for Juna's father. If the fortune teller was correct, we should find him somewhere in MWA. Right, let's get moving. Gut, wo ist er jetzt? Beryl 1. Source Net, da. Beryl was once president of Source Occult Research Society. She claimed she can see the future and prediction bear that out. Ich bin interessiert daran, was das Ziel der Entwickler ist mit Beryl. Wollen die quasi aus ihr den neuen Thomas machen, der auch auf einmal krass wichtig wurde, genau wie Rosine? It's got a lot busier here all of a sudden. No way, is it that time already? Michi, is everyone having a fantastically fun time today? Michi, is he over here? Wowie, everyone's in such a good mood, and it put Michi in a good mood too. What do you say we keep things rolling and start our afternoon show? Oh brother, Michi, what do you think you're doing? Me? If it isn't Michette. But what you get for forgetting up a little on me, hee hee. And for acting all gross with a spooning look on your face and those freaky brows on your head. Oh, but that's just what my eyebrows look like. Anyway, let's get back to the show. Come on, let's dance and make a wishy with Misty, a duet with Michette. A duet with Michette, huh? I wasn't aware the Michi franchise had a younger sister character. Another freak in the family. Man, those two never change. There's plenty of stuff in the Empire to worry about, sure. But things like this remind you that it's not all just bad.
That's right. You really do know your stuff, young lady. No matter how dark things may get. Mishi will always be Mishi. A smiling face, ready to offer Crossbell a little light. But whoa, am I ever glad the show started on time.
Huh? Dad!
Juna?
What? Is this really your father?
Well, I'm glad you finally found him.
Matthew Crawford.
What a surprise! What brings you here? And it seems you brought your friends, too.
So that's what happened when I was too busy to take my calls. I'm glad you're back, Juna. Your mom must be relieved too. Thanks. You're looking well too, Dad. I'm sorry to make you worry all the time. It's okay. You're here now. And me, your mom, Ken and Nana, we all knew you'd come back. I know my Juna can look after herself. Dad, you're embarrassing me. I think your father must have a good understanding of the situation. Maybe you could help us with the matter we discussed? You want to go to the wetlands, right? It's an area marked for development of a Michelin resort. We received a memo from the Governor General's office that the place was out of bounds. Even people who work in the resort aren't permitted to go near it. I see. This whole thing's starting to smell pretty fishy. That must have something to do with the Governor General. I don't know anything for certain, but I'm sure it's not a safe place. Are you still going to go? Yes, we are. We have the strength and resolve to overcome any danger, and we will get Instructorine back and Crossbow. I believe that is connected to where the Empire's headed. Juna, thank you. If that's the case, take this. Plain Wetlands keycard. The door that takes you to the wetlands is located at the tip of Lakeside Beach. This should open the door. Yeah, thanks, Dad.
Oh, Juna, you've been stubborn as a mule ever since you were a little girl. You'd just go wherever your heart would take you, be it the police academy or Erabonia. But that's what makes you the wonderful young woman you are. The one your friends rely on. The one who won't let anything stop her. I only pray that Adios will keep my darling daughters safe.
Thanks. Having such a lovely family is a real blessing.
Yes, I must admit I'm a little
Tina.
jealous.
Du hast Juna. Everyone, please look after Juna for me. Of course. You can count on us. I mean, it's Juna, so it won't be easy, but I'll try. Hey, watch your mouth, Ash. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head over to the beach. Oh, arme Tina. Wird ihre einzige Familie verloren. Matthew went to the plaza to oversee the Mishi show, while the group returned to their task. Das ist eine Nebenquest. Da unten passiert auch noch irgendwas. Ah ne, das ist einfach nur das. Hier ist nur eine Nebenquest. I could tell he was upset, but I know what you're thinking. We should have been looking after him better. However, we can reflect on what happened later. He doesn't seem to be at the Ferris wheel, so let's look elsewhere. What's up with Harold and his wife? Oh, it looked like Colin's missing. Juna, everyone. We were all holding hands when he janked himself free and ran off. It was so sudden. We lost sight of him. We've been looking everywhere for him. What? We can help you look? I won't lie, that would be great, but you look busy enough as it is. We'll find him in no time, don't worry about it, but it's very crowded in the park. Finding him might be difficult. Guys, I think we should help look for Colin. Hehe, I thought you would say that. I'm not opposed. I guess there ain't no choice. The more people, the better. I think we should help. Thank you for helping us. You'd do the same for us if we were in trouble. Do you have any idea why Colin ran off? Yes, today is our last family trip before I set off for the front line. This evening I have to present myself at the conscription office for the draft. I know that it's been weighing heavily on Colin. I knew he was upset, but I didn't want to bring it up. We have so little time as a family left. I just thought we could come here and make some happy memories that nothing could take from him. I think I just pushed it too much and all of these unspoken grievances just came out. I see. Do you know which direction he went in? As soon as we got into the park, he just ran off into the crowd. We don't know whether he's still in the park or if he went back to the center. We didn't know what to do, so we started searching through the crowds here. Got it? You keep looking here then. We'll go and check out the center. Thank you. Yes, thank you everyone. First step in an investigation is to ask the right question to the right people. Yeah, let's set up the plaza and see if we've got any first-hand witnesses. We should ask if anyone has seen a 10-year-old boy with red hair. Alles klar, dann machen wir das. You seem a bit flustered. Everything alright? Not really. Could we ask you something about something? I see, so Colin has gone missing. I'll go have them make an announcement on the PAs. Finding him should take us no time at all once the whole staff is aware. Actually, would you mind holding off for now? We're gonna try looking for Colin ourselves first. Something got him really upset. Making a big fuss out of it might just make things worse. I see. Alright then. But don't hesitate to let me know if you can't find him soon. We will. Thank that. Excuse me? I was wondering if you could help us with something. Well, a lot of people pass through this way, so I can't be entirely sure. But I did see a young boy running off on his own toward Micklem Center earlier. I see. Thanks for all the help. There's a high chance that the boy in question may have been Colin. Perhaps we'd best head toward Micklem Center ourselves. Alles klar. So, wo ist denn hier? Da oben ist neue Info oder er selber? Vermuten mal eher neue Info. Ich glaube nicht, dass wir ihn gefunden haben, ja. What is it? Well, you see... yes, I do believe I saw this boy you're looking for. He came running from the theme park, heading in this direction. I told him that this way led to the villas, and that it certainly wasn't a place for children to be playing. After he turned around and barreled away in the opposite direction. Now that I think about it, he did seem rather upset. Perhaps this runs deeper than some mere game. I see. Thanks for all the help. It gotta be Colin talking about, right? Yes, which means we've at least narrowed down the location. The opposite direction, huh? That would be toward the beach and the train station. Let's move. So, we could ask you a quick question. I think I saw the boy you're looking for run right out that door to the beach. He looked just about ready to burst into tears any second. I figured he must have been lost. I was about to go and look for myself. Are you his guardian, perhaps? Yeah, definitely. Let's head down to the beach then, no time to lose. Gehen wir mal zum Beach. Ja gut, da unten kommen wir da weiter, da hinten an der Spitze. Da sitzt er. Stimmt, ist er nicht mit Randy verwandt? So this is where you were, Colin. Your mom and dad have been really worried, you know. So how about you tell us why you disappeared like that? Well, I get that you must have come to look for me, but... I'm sorry, I don't want to go back. I can't. Colin, is this about your father leaving for war? No, I know I can't do anything about that. So, why then? I just want to encourage him. He's gonna be a soldier, and that means he's gonna have to fight people in the war. He won't say it to me, but I know he must be unhappy about it. I just want him to know that he needs to come back home safely, safe to us, no matter what. Colin. It's just, I don't know how to say any of it to Daddy. And now I've got just today before he's gotta leave for the front line. I don't want us to say goodbye like this. So, when I couldn't figure out what to do at all, I just went away. I see. So that's what this is all about. Guess this isn't just some rebellious phase. There's still plenty of ways to show how much your father means to you. Hey Colin, why don't you give your dad a charm to protect him? I think that'll let him know just how much you love him and want him to come home safe and sound. But I don't have any mirror or a lot of time. How can I make a charm? I'm sure we can do something. What sort of charm could you find in Michelin that doesn't require a mirror? That's perfect. Colin, could you come with us for a while? Why'd you drag us over to the beach? I imagine our purpose here is to acquire a protective charm. That's right. That's the rare stone on this beach that make for a great charm. It's called a white stone. It's really beautiful and not your everyday sort of gift. So I think it'd be perfect to give to Mr. Hayworth. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Kia has one that she keeps close to her. That's gotta be the right lucky charm for Daddy. But let's see if we can find the stone. Colin's parents will be looking for him. We don't have much time. I must say, I'm curious to see if this stone is as useful as you say, Juna. Sounds like a waste of time you asked me, but I'll tag along with you. Okay, let's split up and look. Thanks, guys. We and the others commenced the search for white stone, and not long after... Juna, I found a white stone! Great work, Colin. Look how it sparkles. Man könnte fast meinen, das ist einfach nur ein Sparkle. It really is just like a gemstone. Man, that thing's tiny. You sure it's good enough? I think this size is perfect. It means Daddy will be able to carry it with him wherever he goes. Yeah, I agree with you on that. So how about we go find your dad now? Yeah, okay. Juna and the others went back to the theme park with Colin and Tao. They then met up with Harold in front of the Castle of Mirrors. AP increased by 2. Ich habe wahrscheinlich die richtige Antwort getroffen. Mommy, Daddy, sorry for just running away like that. I knew how upset it made you too. It's alright, Colin. Everything's alright. We are the ones who should have talked to you properly about your fears. We'll make sure we do from here on. We may not have much time left together as a family, but we do have today. By the way, I brought something. Here, Daddy, I want you to have it. Colin handed his father the white stone. Is this a white stone? I heard you could find these over by the lake, but aren't they supposed to be considerably rare? It is, but me and Juna managed to find one together. I was thinking you could take it with you as a lucky charm. A lucky charm? You've gotta be scared about going to war, right, Daddy? If I had to go, I would have spent every day crying over it. But you don't. You always stay strong for me and Mom. I wanna stay strong for you too. So every time you feel lonely or afraid, you can look at that stone and think of us. That way, no matter how far away you are, we'll always be right there next to you. Colin. I've been trying to tell you all of that for a while. I haven't been doing a very good job of it until now, though. I just kept holding it in instead. Oh, Colin, you're such a thoughtful boy. Thank you for this. I couldn't have put the sentiments any better myself. You suffer more than either of us, yet still you soldiers through it all. Sophia, it's alright. I know you'd have understood had I just been honest. I'd merely wanted to put on a brave face for the both of you. Oh, here it comes. I'm so happy for them. Looks like we have nothing more to worry about anymore. Thank you, everyone. Not only did you find Colin, you helped him give me something very special. We'll never be able to thank you all enough. Come to think of it, there was another time our Colin went missing 2 years ago. We truly are blessed by the people we know. Ah yes, back when the special support section assisted us, I had a feeling it might be them. They weren't alone though, we had someone else to assist them as well, though Sophia and I have yet to meet her in person. You mean that girl who saved me, right? The one with violet hair just like yours. I hope I get to see her again someday. So she had violet hair too, huh? What a one heck of a coincidence. Indeed it is. But all that aside, thank you once again for everything. Yes, because of what little time we have left together can be spent in good spirits. Thank you, Juna, and thank you all of your friends too. Damit Ren gemeint? Oder Sharon? Ich vermute mal Ren. Sharon ergibt keinen Sinn. Ren könnte Sinn ergeben, weil Kia und Ren kennen sich ja. Das heißt, irgendwo werden sie getroffen haben. Wenn das in der Mission war, würde es Sinn ergeben, dass die sich kennen. Schreibt mir gerne in die Kommentare, wer es ist. It's open. This way should lead us right into the wetlands. Let's be sure we're all prepared before you set out. Oh ja. Bin zwar immer noch